When does constipation become dangerous, and how can you treat and prevent constipation? Do you know which foods are better avoided or eaten only occasionally if you are prone to constipation?
Many people who visit healthcare providers present with symptoms that may seem to be completely unrelated. Only further inquiry may reveal that they are actually a result of constipation. These complaints may include nausea, poor appetite, bloating, fatigue, headache, or even worsening migraines. When stool stays in the colon for extended period, it can lead to bacterial fermentation, which produces gas and toxins that may lead to nausea, poor appetite, feeling of bloated and tired, as well as worsening headaches or migraines. In various holistic medical systems worldwide, healthcare practitioners place great importance on ensuring regular bowel movements before initiating major treatments for particular conditions. For instance, in Ayurveda, which is a traditional Indian medical system, purgation therapy is often recommended as a preparatory step before starting certain treatments to ensure that the colon is thoroughly cleansed and free of toxins.
So, before we talk about the treatment and prevention of constipation, can you share with us why can constipation be dangerous?
Constipation is a common condition that everybody has experienced at some point in their life. While constipation is usually not serious, in some cases it can lead to serious complications if left untreated. Bowel obstruction occurs when the colon becomes completely blocked and stool cannot pass through.
Are there other serious conditions caused by constipation?
Yes, there are several other serious complications that can result from constipation. Fecal impaction is a relatively rare but serious complication of constipation. Additionally, constipation can also cause tears in the lining of the anus, known as anal fissures, which can be painful and may bleed during bowel movements.
So let's now talk about how can we treat and prevent constipation.
Right, so today I want to talk primarily about the most natural strategies that everybody can employ almost immediately. But let's first talk about certain foods that can actually make constipation worse in some individuals or those who tend to eat lots of these foods.
Dairy products, and in particular cheese, is a known culprit that can lead to constipation. This is primarily because dairy products have a high calcium content. Calcium has a high binding properties which in many people leads to constipation. Dairy also doesn't have any fiber, which further potentiates its constipating power. Another frequent culprits are bananas. Bananas are interesting because they can be used to treat either constipation or diarrhea. Unripe bananas contain 100 to 250 milligrams of tannins per 100 grams and contain a large amount of starch, which is very resistant to digestion. This can cause or aggravate pre-existing constipation. That's actually one of the main reasons why bananas have been used in the so-called bread diet, consisting of banana, rice, applesauce, and toast to treat diarrhea. As the bananas ripen and get more yellowish-brownish color, the quantities of tannins and the digestive resistant starch decreases, while the amount of soluble sugar accumulates. These soluble sugars make bananas less likely to cause constipation. However, in general, bananas are not recommended fruit for someone with constipation or even tendency towards constipation. There are many other good sources of fiber out there. Now, to make the list complete, we need to mention two supplements that many people get either prescribed by their healthcare provider or they may simply decide to take the supplement on their own. Calcium and iron supplements are notoriously known to cause constipation, and I've seen many frustrated patients coming to the clinic with constipation after starting taking these supplements. The constipation resulting from these two supplements is so prevalent that many providers, including myself, prescribe along with these supplements some form of stool softener and stress the importance of drinking plenty of water to prevent constipation. We will not talk much about medication that may cause constipation since there are simply too many of them to cover, but we need to mention that opioid medication used for severe pain are another significant culprit for constipation. The degree to which opioids cause constipation is so significant that they should not be prescribed without accompanying prescription for stool softener or laxative. But let's now return to food and dietary supplements that can be used to address constipation.
So let's start with my favorite, magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide is a supplement that can help alleviate constipation by drawing water into the intestine, which helps to soften the stool and make them easier to pass. The recommended dosage is usually around 400 to 800 milligrams per day, and it is best taken before sleep to result in a nice soft bowel movement in the morning. It is not a laxative and it will not cause explosive diarrhea like other magnesium preparations.
How can psyllium help with constipation?
Psyllium, also known as psyllium husks, is a form of soluble fiber that is derived from the seeds of the Plantago ovata plant.
Psyllium works by absorption of water in the intestine, which makes stool softer and easier to pass. It is commonly used as a dietary supplement and is also found in some commercial laxatives. Psyllium is known for its ability to absorb water and form gel-like substance, which can help to soften the stool and promote bowel regularity. Psyllium is also believed to have potential health benefits such as reducing cholesterol levels and promoting satiety. The recommended dosage is usually around 1 to 2 tablespoons of psyllium powder per day mixed with water or another liquid. We have a great article on our website that discusses very easy and delicious way of preparing psyllium and how to use it correctly for the best results.
How about prawns? Why are prawns good for constipation?
They contain fiber and natural sugars called sorbitol, which can help soften the stool and stimulate bowel movements. In order for dry prunes to work effectively though, they need to be soaked in water during the day or overnight in the refrigerator. The recommended serving size is usually around 6 to 8 prunes per day.
Lettuce and other greens are rich in insoluble fiber, which is essential for maintaining healthy bowel movement. The insoluble fiber is not digested in the small intestine but moves intact to the large intestine, where it adds bulk to the stool and helps to promote regular bowel movement.
Another way that lettuce and other greens can help with constipation is through the release of bile. It is released into the small intestine to help with the digestion and absorption of fats. Bile is also a natural laxative and can help to stimulate bowel movements. When we eat lettuce or other greens, the fiber in these foods helps to stimulate the release of bile, which can help to soften the stool and promote regular bowel movements.
In addition to being a source of fiber and promoting the release of bile, lettuce and other greens also contain prebiotics. Prebiotics are a type of fiber that feeds the beneficial bacteria in the gut, helping to maintain a healthy balance of gut flora. A healthy gut flora is essential for good digestive health, including regular bowel movement. Therefore, including lettuce and other greens in your diet can help promote regularity, support healthy digestion, and alleviate constipation. Experts recommend eating at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables per day, including leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, and kale. However, remember, none of these strategies will work effectively if you do not drink plenty of water or other liquids. Drinking plenty of water and other fluids is essential for preventing and treating constipation. Staying hydrated helps to soften the stool and makes them easier to pass. The experts recommend drinking at least 8 cups of water per day, but this is only a very general guide, and the actual amount of water that person needs may vary depending on the individual needs.
Constipation can be frustrating and uncomfortable condition, but there are several treatment options available. Magnesium oxide, psyllium, dry prunes, water, and lettuce or other greens can all help relieve constipation and promote regular bowel movements. If you like this video, please give us thumbs up and we will see you in our next video.